What a blessing. The sun is out, not a cloud in sight. There's been a lot of rain this week, and we are ready for the sunshine. I am ready to go outside and do something today. Today is Friday, May 29th, 2020. Since I vlogged with you Wednesday, I got a lot of work done. I made the tentative performing schedule for all my performing ensembles, and I sent those dates off to my secretary. I also contacted the list of students that may be eligible to participate in high school district choir. The way my region does it is students have to be a junior or senior to audition for the top choir and the women's honor choir. If students are freshmen or sophomores, they can go based off of nomination. And directors can take up to 4 students for that. So I'm very excited for this opportunity, and I'm just eager to wait and see if there's any interest out there. I know it's early in the summer, and it's not quite June yet, but, you know, good thing to tell them about it now, and you can wait a little bit longer. But the audition is in early September, so I figured if I want to communicate with students, now would be the good time to communicate with them. Part of today's vlog is going to be Sight Reading Factory, the band version, and I am also going to show you how you can do the challenge version of Sight Reading Factory. As sad it is for me to say, I'm going to have to be back inside when we do the Sight Reading Factory. So, let me get it set up, and let me walk you through Sight Reading Factory, the band version. Okay, so let's say your concert band is getting ready for the Sight Reading version for contests. As I told you in the previous vlog, my predecessor did a ton of sight reading using this factory. And so, let's say you're getting ready for large group contest, which involves a sight reading. And so, the way you practice it, one method you can practice is you click on Concert Band Multi-Part. And then, let's say that your concert band was at a level 4 sight reading level. And so, click on level 4 for that, and you're going to click 4 times, and let's say you work on various scales. So I clicked on concert A flat major, which could be a key that could pop up depending on the classification of your school district and the material that you practice. And so you click on replay again. At some point in this video, I will show you guys how to do the challenge mode. Okay, so once again, this is 8 measures. It's got unison rhythms if you're talking about the F instruments, which would be French horn. E flat instruments would be alto saxophone. So you can see here they got unison lines all across the board here. The top line would be the flutes. And the low brass would be C2, so that would be trombone, euphonium, tuba, and then they only have snare drum. For whatever reason, I don't see multiple percussion parts, so there's just snare part in this exercise. Directors, when you talk to your students about the process of sight reading, make sure you have dynamic contrast throughout. And so, just say you start at mezzo piano, and then we decrescendo. We experience hairpin dynamics, and we crescendo up to mezzo piano, and then we go all the way through, and you don't go too loud. Here's a way for your students to practice sight reading with the metronome, okay? And so, as you can see here, we have a tempo marking right over here. So let's say you want to practice with your kids at 106 beats a minute. So you click the metronome, and then you can feel that pulse. Okay? It should still go when you play. So the metronome went off when I hit play, okay? But let's say your ensemble had issues with the articulations and the rhythmic interpretation. You can slow this down if you feel like you need to slow it down. And so here's the new tempo once again. Notice that I clicked it to 70. Alright, let's play it. And there we go. That is an example of a full concert band sight reading example. Okay, so this is an example where you give one specific student an exercise using their instrument. The way my school district does it is they have an account of Sight Reading Factory and students create their own account. Okay? The way it worked out was students that used Sight Reading Factory during COVID-19, they were given free accounts so that they can sight read on their own. So let's begin the challenge. Okay? So as you can see here, you could adjust the timer to however you want to get ready for your sight reading example. So right now it's up to 90 seconds. As you can see here, you could go as much as probably 180. And you can go as low as, let's say, 15 seconds. Okay? So depending on how much time you need, you can either have 15 seconds or you could have even littler than that. See, it goes down to 7. Then if you scroll up, okay, the numbers will go up tremendously. So let's see how much it goes up. Okay, it's going to continue to go up, but you guys see my point. Take as much time as you need if your students are sight reading a lot at home. So right now they are doing 8 measure exercises and they have 220 seconds, but honestly, we really don't need that much time. Just go over the key signature, go over the time signature, the dynamics, any syncopated rhythms. This is at level 3, so this is intended for an 8th grade sax player or a freshman sax player who is somewhat new to sight read or has been sight reading at level 3 for quite some time. So whenever you're ready, click ready. Here we go. Oh, wait a minute. I know the problem. So there was options on there like synthesizer audio, the cursor. You could have those options. Okay? Try it again. there you have it. This was a basic tutorial of Sight Reading Factory, the instrumental music version. You could also do orchestra. If you have an orchestra program, you can do sight reading with it, because as much as I have to admit it, orchestras have to sight read, just like bands have to sight read. So you can do that option with your violins, your violas, your cellos, and your basses. There is also an option that you can do for piano and guitar. Let's say you have a piano and a guitar player, like in your jazz ensemble or something like that. But I don't think this goes into detail into jazz studies. If it does, write down in the comments and I'll take a look into that. Today is not going to be as busy of a day as what it was yesterday, but it is still going to be somewhat busy for me. Now that I have my schedule tentatively planned out, I have to start figuring out what my rules are going to be, what my consequences are going to be, and what my handbooks are going to look like for particularly my high school choir and my high school band. I can't wait till Wednesday when I meet with my elementary principal for beginning band. I think this meeting's going to be a lot of fun. On Monday, I'm going to contact my students that are going to be potential district band auditionees. The district band auditions are different than district choir auditions. The reason for that is anybody in grades 9 through 12 that wants to audition for the district band can do it. Okay? There's no limitations as to what grade in high school the students have to be. And so I am going to leave you here. Stay safe, stay healthy, have a great weekend, and take care.